It is, yeah. Usually I'd loosen the strap. Big brain. Oh dear. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck, that's good. Let's go fishing. Catch some halibut. feel?
Light tug.
Weight?
Not really.
Oh no.
Not yet. Hard to say. Just kind of went slack too. Multi-tentacled fish. See ya. So what kind of starfish are we catching, Matt?
So those, the purple, the orange, and the brownish are known as sunflower sea stars. Between 2012 and 2017, there was a disease going around called the wasting disease. It swept all up the west coast of the U.S. and up into Alaska here, and NOAA says that it killed off 90% of the population of the sunflower sea stars.
And we're happy to report we know where the other 10% are.
That's very true. They're here.
I wonder if it's still around, because there's been a few that just kind of like
Fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, the site said that like their legs fall off easily and they're like really squishy and lethargic.
almost like crumble.
Yeah. Surprisingly, it said that they were considering the endangered species list for them.
Potentially. Right? Take control.
First skate.
What about halibut? First halibut?
Yep, first halibut.
All right. We're on the books for the day. So we're just gonna zip through these. Get them yarded in pretty quick. We're not rebaiting or anything. We're gonna head home this afternoon. Storms are brewing. Should be a pretty good run home, provided we don't get delayed too much, so that's why we didn't put all our gear out. It's about a good 7.5, almost 8 hours to get home, depending on how hard we buck against the tide. So yeah, we can lay out all our gear. Don't really feel like rolling into Kodiak at 4 a.m. So the current's running this way, even though the tide's coming in. There's just like a big eddy right here. So it makes it real nice for hauling. You can actually see the lines behind us, which means that we don't need to put it in gear right now. And it'll slowly start to catch up here. That skate might have had something to do with it. Maybe we'll flag it back. Little port rudder, get us back over the gear, starting to kind of go under us. Bump it forward here for a minute. I don't really know how much these fish travel to get to bait. It's hard to say. Everybody's got their own theories, but how can you really know? Unless you tag one and release it and then set gear by it, right?
It's possible to know, really.
That's right. That's a splice that just went by. Somebody commented in the last video, thought it looked like a bad spot. We do get them occasionally. We get rough spots. We get caught in the rocks. Sometimes it'll break a strand or damage it quite a bit. In case that happens, then we just we'll get slack in the two ends and we'll cut the line and we'll tie it back together using a love knot or a water knot, and then it's good to fish again. You can reset it and everything, haul it back again, no problems. And eventually when that shot ends up on the top of the reel or on the top of the stack and we don't have to put more on it or pull it off right away, then we can strip that line back to the love knot, and then we'll splice it, and that's what you saw back there with the splice. That just prevents a whole bunch of knots being on the reel, which kind of throws off the wind on it, and they stack up, and it's relatively ugly. I think it's just good to maintain your gear and not have a bunch of stuff like that.
Yep.
Some people don't care, but I do.
They hang up on stuff too, like they'll hang up on the launching hook in there.
That's true, they do hang up on stuff. You know, they'll get caught in rocks too.
Yeah. Right.
That's a nice one. That's a big one. Not huge, but nice. He looked real big there for a second.
He's nice.
He is nice.
He's nice.
We will take him.
And he was left, so it's worth the gap.
Oh, there it is then. It's like that. Something else is down there. Wiggling around a bit. Small halibut, maybe. Something else there, though. Must be a skate, maybe. Who knows? Oh dear. I'm actually going to back up a little bit here. And you also speed up the line. But if I go too fast, then I can't get the snaps, and that can be dangerous too. And now I'm getting over top of it.
So if you're wondering why I measure obviously small, undersized, it's because they say once it crosses your rail, you have to measure it. The idea is to prevent any high grading, which is throwing away legal sized fish in favor of larger fish.
That may command a better price.
Yep.
Because we do have a price split a lot of times on our deliveries.
across your rail, you have to measure them. Whereas, like, if they're outside your rail, you don't have to. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's a funny rule. But gotta play by them, so. And of course, the officer was kind enough to reach out to us that time. Let us know that they watched our video and let us know what we're doing wrong.
So we got to play by the books if we want to share this with you guys. It's all good. When you're granted the opportunity to harvest wild resources like this and have this kind of lifestyle, you know, you shouldn't be cheating at it. You should be thankful and follow the rules.
Absolutely. Do we need some bike hitches?
Yeah. Over my line, man. There we go. It's a decent one, it looks like.
Ceiling. Yeah. What are we doing that when there's a halibut on the line?
That's really rude. We need to get a bigger block over here that redirects our line. The C-links get caught in it occasionally and pop, and you can probably tell, kind of catch me off guard and give me a bit of a start sometimes. Right as I'm going to lift that guy up there.
Yeah.
Little things.
Yeah, we'll probably just end up building our own at some point. There's no time right now.
Yeah. Well, we fabricated this block right in front of me. He made a mess. All over me, all over my rail. God, you like to tangle up, wind up, I guess. Probably close up here.
Giving you grief, Dad.
I know. Sometimes you get your rhythm thrown off for a minute. I need some water. This is throwing me off. like someone barfed on the rail.
Oh.
It's distracting me. It's gross. Give her a bump without getting the wheel. So we keep getting a few comments about this setup not being as safe as before. About the boat getting pulled over, things of that nature. Nice one. That one's not hooking very well. This line will break before it'll pull the boat over. There's like 3,000 pound test when it's new. And it ain't new anymore. Also, we're used to pulling gear off the side of the boat when we jig. This is the normal way that boats operate. The actual ones that pull off the stern for longline gear are really in the minority. A lot of things that you might not realize, but like when big tangles come up and everything, they tend to drift with the current or the way you're traveling, and so pulling on the stern puts all of that stuff right underneath into your propeller. It's very, very easy to get line in the wheel if you're not watching constantly and you get a couple of long loops going back. Usually it's caused by a big fish, but it can just be from setting gear and having it drift and stack up. Oh, it's getting fishy. So that's one thing, you know, that is also advantageous about pulling from the side. You still can get line in the wheel, don't get me wrong, and it does happen, but the chances of it drifting into the wheel are less. We've gotten the line in the wheel stern hauling, and we didn't even have the boat in gear. It drifted into the propeller, and the loops just get caught. That technique. Nice. I shook him up by looking at him. that trip. Here's the halibut. I keep getting over the top of this line. I can't stay off of it. This is another thing you can't do when you're hauling off the stern. You cannot maneuver like this. You absolutely cannot.
Maneuver or get up on the gear at all.
No.
It'll only go so fast in reverse.
There's no steering. Look at who just showed up. Sometimes I enjoy the journey to the top and want to hang out, be friends. Aren't they graceful though?
They are.
Just gotten grease.
Oh, it's that one?
Just started squeaking. Right in my ear.
That grease that, yeah.
Splashed me.
You're welcome. You look like you needed a cold splash in the face.
We interrupt this program for some unscheduled maintenance.
That's the other thing. Those guys back there, you would have had to actually muscle them up to the rail. And that's because we couldn't use hydraulics. Because as it came over the roller in the back, if they hit it, it'd simply pop off. And you just lose your hook and snap.
Whoa, look at that. Caught a rockfish. Just kidding. It was rock though.
Wow, look at that.
Got a couple sea anemones on it. Now you know what the bottom looks like. At least some of it. There's mud down there too, I guess, but it's pretty cool.
That's a pretty rounded rock for being from the bottom.
Yeah. Look at this skate. He wants to be in the picture. They're cool looking.
Yeah.
Little cameo by our skate friend there.
I'm surprised he doesn't see the bait. It's like a little snack.
They really are beautiful fish.
I guess they can only maneuver so fast. I wonder how long he'll stay up before he realizes there's like nothing to do up here. No food. Or gets bored.
It's like the same one, right?
Yeah.
From back there.
Yeah.
It's weird. There he goes behind it. We'll see if he pops out again. That's a nice halibut. Well, we're getting some.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely stunning, the scenery around here. And the smells of the grass and the alders and the flowers in the valley. It's just beautiful. It's the coolest thing to wake up in the morning when everything's so still and you step outside and you just smell all that sweet earth and flowers.
Take it all in.
Yeah, so
We're at like 30.
you'd have to look and see what it grows, but yeah, we're well over 3,000 pounds around here. 600,000 on the halibut. No, 5. Long nose. This one here is a long nose skate. You can see by his color and pointy nose. There you go, there you go. That's a big boy. Good stick.
Look at that.
Good stick. Pulled right out.
He was just tasting. He slurped it up down there and just laid there.
Enjoying it. He's gonna be getting slurped up. They're adding up, aren't they?
There. Yeah.
So our first day out, we put everything up pretty shallow. One set really shallow in like 5 to 10 fathoms or 5 to 13 fathoms. The rest were in the low to mid 25s, except for one set that was in the mid 40s. I'm so worried about these sea links now.
It always seems to arrive when a halibut arrives too.
Yeah. And one set along the sedge in the mid 40s, and yeah, That was the one that had fish on it, good fish. And that's why we're here now.
Yeah, thankfully dropped that one into the deep there, huh?
Yeah.
Otherwise, done something else, who knows what. Buggy out.
Wiggling down there, Matt. It'll be a good set.
Big flash.
It'll be a good set.
Big flash. He's lying around.
Sorry about that rattle. My gaff likes to rattle right there. Need to wrap some rubber on that. It annoys me too, don't worry. Kind of like background noise though.
You don't hear it until you hear it. And it's like, it's that annoying rattle.
It was weird, I could hear this block like when it got loaded a little bit, but it was a really high pitch squeak.
Yeah, barely there.
Yeah. All of it nice. Swing with authority. Get him! Get him! Got him?
Get him! Yeah, just like, fine.
If you can pause for a second like that. Well, no bait back anyways, so that's good. Very little bait back.
Stuff flat. Right?
Yeah.
I probably should have carved that out while I had that thing for the burn.
We'll have to see if we can do something about that. Oh, he's chubby.
That's nice.
nice fish. Nice stick.
Put your guesses down below what you think his length is.
Big one for the trip for sure.
Yeah. That might be our biggest this season yet.
It's a big fish.
Nice, man. Nice. Got some meat there. I'll make a nice thumbnail too.
Yeah, just laying there, huh?
This water's really clear today.
It is, right?
It was murky yesterday.
It sure was.
Now it's clear.
'40s, '60s. That's a big one again. Wow, that's a big fish. Oh boy. I don't even feel good about taking him.
Take him?
Yeah. But I don't feel good about it.
Snap.
I think you got him in the mouth.
I got him right where his hook was.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't feel too bad about that because that was a beautiful fish.
And then the bottom part of the snap popped out like this, so it just went like that.
Oh, the snap? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he didn't shake the hook.
No, he didn't shake the hook. Well, I agree with you, Dad. Like, you do feel bad killing the big ones like that.
I don't even feel good about taking that one, but
Right.
you know.
Well, I'm trying to nail him like in a vital spot. Just in right where the hook was, literally.
Yeah. That was a big fish.
That was a big one.
What a beauty.
Yeah.
The one that got away, folks.
Yep. In this case, we don't feel bad about it. Go back, make some more beauties.
They're still out there. Big fish.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's kind of funny because we do get a lot of comments saying that we're either killing the big breeders or we're chicken hunters. Well, it's not a lot of comments, but a few comments once in a while.
But the big fish that we catch really aren't that big. That was a big fish.
That one was probably 200-ish.
Yeah.
That got away. There's the anchor. Oh, right on. That's a good set, Dad.
That was amazing. Good show. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. Let us know what you think, okay? You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook too. EIS Alaska. Shop online at eisalaska.com. I don't know if we'll have any halibut left when this video comes out, but we do have a few share boxes left. Our plan is to try and get more this fall.
That's right.
I don't know why I did that. I just like to hear that little turbo sing once in a while. Man, what a beast, huh?
Yeah. I'm a little bittersweet about that big one getting away because I like to see him, but like at the same time, it's such a big fish, and you do kind of hate to keep them.
I'm bittersweet about keeping that one. I don't actually.
Buoy in.
So oddly enough, the scientific community says that big mature females like that have less reproductive capacity than their counterparts in terms of the volume of eggs that they produce versus the how do you say it?
Caloric intake.
Caloric intake. How many calories they consume to stay alive and produce the same amount of eggs.
Right.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just rambling now.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything.
We're just the humble fisherman, Dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am glad that we lost that other one. They busted the snap freeze, so
yeah.
So she goes back to make us some more.
That's right. Yeah.
But pretty.
And meanwhile, these guys are going down in the fish hold.
That's right. Gonna start.
Take a nice ice bath and head to market with us.
Right. So that's about 350 pounds right there in that bin, and our big one here is probably 100-ish in cleaned weight. Nice little set there, Dad.
It's a good set.
If we had kept that big one, it'd be like 700 pounds.
Probably. If we hadn't lost the big one.
Right.
Clarification.
Right. Watch me one hand bowling this. Not bowling, but slow pitch. No, get you in the frame then. With a leg assist. I am ready to go pro.
Why didn't you just do that thing where they just flip it around?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the old cleat maneuver with a 10-foot span of line.
Now I know that the tugboat guys and the charter guys, they do that all the time, and that's legit. But the people that just like walk up to like a hitching rail and flip the line around there and do a clove hitch, yeah, I don't know if that's very practical. Like, I'd like to see them try it on that rail.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen.
With a low thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like the I don't know where in life you're ever gonna be able to like utilize that skill.
If you're like falling off a cliff, you can whip your line around the pole that is totally along the cliffside and save yourself.
That jagged old cedar that's like rooted into the side.
Yeah.
About the time to get some weight on it, it tears out by the roots and you both fall to your death.
That's right.
Last thing in your mind is that you killed that poor little cedar. Worked so hard to grow out the side of a cliff. All right,
Yeah.
well, beautiful, beautiful haul.
Yeah.
Now
We'll
about
get
a
these guys
25-minute
cleaned up.
run outward to the next set, and that's the way to home, coincidentally. But not really coincidentally, because we planned it that way. So, yeah. Glad you guys were along for this one. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a lot of fun.
Right on. Well, subscribe for more, and we'll go on out to the next one. I guess Dad already said that line, so.
We'll see you in like 2 seconds.
Right. Yeah, right, guys. We'll clean this big one down here because too much trouble to lift her up onto the table. I'm on the wrong side. Let's go on here.
You tell Mom about that big fish, or wait till she's editing videos?
Good question.
We should leave it as a surprise for her.
Yeah. She'll be like, oh my gosh. She'll be like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God!
I hit his bio bag, whatever that is. That's what that yellow fluorescent stuff is. A filtering organ or something. I don't know. I suppose while you guys are here, so I just pulled the gut sack out, and after that I take the knife and cut the bloodline up in there thusly, and after that I'll take my scooper here, scrape that bloodline out. Actually, I forgot one step. First I'll reach in here. Remove the egg sacs. Got him. They can be kind of hard to take out on the big ones. And then you take your scraper, scrape that bloodline out. Alright, let's get these guys measured up. 45. 40. 41. 38. 41. 39. 44. All right. Time for the big tamale.
The big boy.
The big
Come here,
cheese.
big boy.
Big fella.
Want me to stand on that for you?
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Six six.
6'6".
All right. What a nice fish.
I had to make a special entry for him on my tally sheet. I like that.
$148. 148 live weight and what?
148 live weight.
What was the other?
111 is the best weight head off gutted.
111 dressed weight and 148 live weight. Nice fish.